Right now, dozens of hospitals are preparing for an influx of patients. We checked, and the Florida Hospital Association is getting ready for a possible surge here. It says more than 95% of COVID patients are not vaccinated. According to its website, there are about 8,800 hospitalizations statewide right now, compared to about 10,000 around this time last year. The group says the average age of a patient is getting younger. As more young people become hospitalized with the Delta variant, the CDC is recommending masks for everyone this school year.
Yeah, Governor Ron DeSantis has come out fighting, though, against requiring students to wear masks because he claims it affects a child's development. Investigator Eric Sandoval put all of this through the News 6 Trust Index.
Hello, I'm Governor Ron DeSantis. We have a panel here today.
Governor Ron DeSantis met in a closed-door session with a group of advisors on Monday, repeating that he was against requiring mask wearing in schools.
It should not be mandated, and I know our legislature feels strongly about it, such that if you started to see a push from the feds or some of these local school districts, I know they're interested in coming in, even in a special session, to be able to provide protections for parents and kids.
Thanks, guys. When reporters tried to ask him about it on Wednesday, he walked away without taking any questions. Instead, his office sent News 6 a statement saying, in part, Governor DeSantis believes parents know what's best for their children, and they're empowered to make their own choices with regards to masking. The statement also claims experts have raised legitimate concerns that the risks of masking outweigh the potential benefits for children, and masking children can negatively impact their learning, speech, emotional, and social development and physical health.
You know, they can't see the smile. They can't tell if the person is angry, sad, or whatever. But children are very resilient.
Dr. Felicia Powell-Williams is a psychoanalyst specializing in people who've endured trauma. She says there is research that shows masks impact a child's development, but she says masks also present a teachable moment for parents. As for the claims that masks could affect a child's physical health, Dr. Carolyn Sack, a lung doctor at the University of Washington School of Medicine, says if you've tried exercising in a mask, you know it can make you feel like you're not getting enough air. While this can be scary, exercising while masked up isn't dangerous. Powell-Williams says children need to know what the goal is, and that is to get the COVID numbers down.
That is important so that we can all be at a place to where we can relinquish the mask and that we can be with each other in a safe and enjoyable way without the reservation.
All right, so based on the governor's statement that parents do know what is best for their children, and also the doctor's comments that children are resilient even while they're wearing a mask, we are giving the governor's statement a be careful on the Trust Index. Matt, Ginger, back to you.
Eric, thank you. And as Eric just mentioned, the governor held a secret roundtable discussion about masks in schools. So we asked his office why reporters were not notified of this or allowed inside the meeting. His press secretary says the governor has a full schedule with press conferences as well as occasional meetings closed to the press. And this morning, Governor DeSantis held a news conference about decreasing toll rates for a bridge in Northwest Florida. He spoke briefly without taking any questions from reporters. We asked his office why the governor did not address the COVID situation in our state, along with why he did not take questions. His press secretary says the governor, quote, works on a wide range of issues every day. This is his responsibility as the governor of Florida, a large, diverse state full of challenges and opportunities. And when it comes to COVID, his office says, quote, the governor has always been consistent in his public statements that the vaccine is the best way to protect yourself from serious illness.